So diode switching characteristics. So many applications of diode we have seen so far. First thing is the diode in reverse bias that we have seen. It can be used as a capacitance corrector. Now the diode is as such a switch. So when the forward bias is applied now, the diode is producing current. So it is called as a closed switch, or you can say diode is on. So the so many terms are there. Diode is on, or I can say if the diode is closed, or the diode is on, or I can say the diode represents binary one. Binary one now on state. Okay. So when you apply reverse bias, the diode does not conduct, right? So the diode is said to be open, or the diode is said to be off, or the diode is said to be in binary zero. So இதெல்லாமே நம்ம relate பண்ணி வச்சுக்கணும். You should not mug up all these things. So diode forward bias, it is just like it is conducting. So it is just like a conductor. So a conductor means it is going to produce current. So it is closed. Only in a closed path current can flow, correct? So it is closed switch. Diode is said to be in on state. On state is equivalent to binary one. Digital போகும்போது when you have to study everything in terms of zeros and one, right? So அப்ப வந்து you will be able to correlate things with zeros and ones very easily. When you apply reverse bias, the diode is open because there is no current flow. எப்ப current flow இருக்காது in open circuit. So there you say the diode is open. The diode is open. Diode is equivalent to an off state, and it is represents binary zero. Okay. So the moment you apply voltage to your diode will take some time to reach the voltage. It will not happen instantly. For example, you are sitting on your fan. Is the fan running at full speed immediately? It takes some time to reach the full speed, right? So same way, all electronic components cannot work instantly. They take a very, very minimal amount of time to go to the steady state. So that time is called as time is called as recovery time. So forward recovery time and reverse recovery time. We have forward recovery time means the time taken to reach a specified value in the forward bias. In the reverse bias, you call it as reverse recovery time. So whatever bias you're going to apply, the time taken by the diode to reach a particular value at after a specified amount of time interval is called as forward recovery time, TFR. So see here, I am applying this diode is there. I am applying an voltage. So I am applying this voltage for zero to for a particular time. I'm applying a forward bias, and after that, I am applying reverse bias. This is the input applied to the voltage. Actually, output across the diode இதே மாதிரி தான் வரணும். Actually, if you see the output across the diode also should be in the same way. When I apply a forward bias, the diode should be on. And when I apply reverse bias, the diode should be off. That's the ideal characteristics. So ideally, everything will work fine. But when you consider the practical case, it will not work fine. Practically, what happens, you see, your diode will not do it. So initially, it will take some time to reach the value, and then it will again take some time to reach the negative value. Practical graph இப்படிதான் இருக்கும். It will not be immediately jumping up from zero because you have what is called as forward recovery time and reverse recovery time. Forward recovery time is TFR, reverse recovery time is TRR. You have to consider both these recovery times when you are considering the diode as a switching device. And you see the concentration here, right? So when you have in the P side and N side, the electronic concentration, when you are going to see the charge concentration in P region, this is going to be the concentration of holes is going to be high and electrons will be lying below. In N region, electrons will be at a higher region, and this will be the holes will be at the lower region. So when you are going to apply a voltage, you can see redistribution of charges taking place. How the variation of charge you see when you are going to apply a voltage forward bias, this electronic concentration will slowly increase and it will reach the peak. அதே மாதிரி the whole concentration will slowly decrease and reach this peak. This is for one bias. Reverse bias, this electron concentration will slowly dip to zero, and this whole concentration also slowly dip to zero because you don't have any charge carrier. So that graph is here. So I think you can relate the graph for forward bias and reverse bias. Forward bias, the charge carrier concentration will increase because you have free movement of charges across the PN junction diode. But in reverse bias, that is not the case. Our current is going to be approximately zero. Okay, that is what is given here. So I am not going with the theory. I have explained you the concept. Okay, and see here, this is the actual thing. So when you have this is the voltage I have told you I'm going to apply at the input of my diode. So actually I should get the same thing here also. But what happens, you see, the diode, even though I have given negative voltage, the diode will take some time to come to the 0 point, and then only it will slowly decrease. That is called as reverse recovery time. Okay, forward bias, forward recovery time is almost fast. The diode is going to respond to the voltage fast, but when you suddenly bring this voltage to negative, the diode will not understand it quickly. It cannot instantly react. Suddenly, I'm jumping from plus VF to minus VR. So that sudden jumping is not possible by my diode. So what happened? The diode will slowly decrease. It will stay at a minimum voltage for some time, and then only it can come down. So it cannot come down vertically as shown here. It will come down horizontally, and then it will slowly come down to the negative value. So this time taken to reach this minus VR is called as reverse recovery time. And this reverse recovery time is going to be one of the crucial parameters for designing your PN junction diode. Okay. See, that is what is given here. So the time during which the voltage is constant, that is called as positive, and constant called as storage time. And the time at which the diode slowly makes transition from the zero value to negative, that value is called as transition time, and the total time is called as reverse recovery time. So reverse recovery time can be seen as minority carrier storage time plus transition interval time. T2 plus TS plus TT will be equal to TRR. Okay, just understand one thing: when sudden the diode cannot withstand, or the diode cannot act fast when you are going to apply the voltage, when you are going to change the voltage. So diode will take some time to adjust itself to the voltage. So that time is going to be called as reverse recovery time. When I'm going to change from forward bias to reverse bias, I will be focusing on reverse recovery time. When I'm going to change from reverse bias to forward bias, I'll be looking at forward recovery time. So the recovery time is very, very important for your diode. So I'm not whatever I have said is given as theory here. You can read and get understood. And you have parameters called storage time and transition time. And you can see that the recovery time is storage time plus transition time. From the diagram, you can see total time taken for recovery is storage time plus transition time. So TRR equal to TS plus TT. And the maximum operating frequency of the device is designed by this TRR. So the TRR value can be varying from 1 microsecond to 1 nanosecond. So it varies from 1 microsecond to 1 nanosecond. From that, I can find the time period 2 times TRR, and maximum frequency is 1 by time. So if a diode has a recovery time of 2 nanosecond, the maximum frequency of diode can be used is 50 megahertz. அதுக்கப்புறம் if you use frequency above 50 megahertz, the diode will not work, or you cannot achieve the expected behavior from your diode. So TRR is a very, very important parameter which decides the maximum operating frequency of your diode. So if you want to improve the switching time, improvements, switching time has to be ideally 0. இல்ல நிறைய இருந்ததுன்னா switching time has to be reduced, correct? So if I want to reduce the switching time, sometimes they use this gold impurity into the diode. So in manufacturing, they will add some gold impurities, so which will gold is sometimes called a lifetime killer. So என்ன பண்ணும்னா gold will increase the recombination rate, and it will remove the minority carriers. So the diode, see, எதுக்காக the diode is working slowly is because of minority carriers. So the minority carriers are completely removed by some process, by switching becomes faster. அதுக்கு தான் I'm using a gold impurity. So I'm going to add gold to my semiconductor, which is going to improve my switching characteristics. So if I improve my switching characteristics, I can use my diode for high speed